In Ogbon, the dead don't sleep. And when the forest calls your name, you must never answer. They say Ogbon is a village where silence has a sound, where the trees watch and the spirits remember. Morenike, she just came to the village to bury her grandma.
The spirit sleeps lightly.
Do not go near the forbidden forest. If it calls your name, don't answer.
She thought it was a joke, but the forest does not play. The forest path was marked for a reason, but Morenike, city girl, stubborn heart, stepped right in. The wind stopped. Even the birds refused to sing. That night, the forest spoke. The wind was inside the room, calling her name like an old friend. At dawn, the villagers gathered to feed the spirit, to keep the peace. But the spirit is hungry. Later that evening, little Tude's ball slipped from his hands. The wind rolled it to the edge of Igboaiwo. He didn't step forward, he didn't step back. The forest was watching. Tunde was missing. Everyone called, Tunde, where are you? The villagers didn't know that Morenike had awakened the spirit. Behind Morenike's grandmother's grave, something awaited. The eyes of Igbeayi have opened. In Ogbon, the dead don't sleep. And when the forest calls your name, you must never answer. In Ogbon, the dead don't sleep. And when the forest calls your name, you must never answer. Last night, Morenike found a strange mask at her grandmother's grave. She thought it was just old village stuff, until it whispered a name no one else should know.
Adétútù.
What was that? This is not happening. The wind kept whispering, Adétútù. Morenike ran and left the grave. By morning, her grandmother's grave had been disturbed. The coffin was cracked, and something inside had moved. Who opened this, and why now? Morenike said. Trying to clear her head, she walked near the forest and found something strange hanging from a tree. Why does this figure look like me? Then she heard it, a third footstep behind her, but no one was there. Morenike ran to Baba Ifagbemi. Baba Ifagbemi told her, "You were never just Morenike. The name given at birth was Adétútù, a name that carries weight in this land. And when names return, they don't come alone." That same evening, the little boy Tunde returned to the village after being missing for hours. He didn't cry, he didn't speak, he just pointed towards the forest. Mama Arike, the priestess, asked Tunde, "Where did you go?" But no answer, just silence. And the wind changed.
This child carries
Mama
something.
Arike, the priestess, said.
The forest has touched him. We must cleanse him. He is possessed.
Morenike thought sleep would help, but her dreams only made it worse.
Who would you let die? It
was just a dream, right? She looked down and saw a cowrie beside her hand. Later that night, she sat in front of her mirror, packing her braids. The room was quiet, too quiet. She said, "I don't remember leaving this cowrie here." She heard the name again, barely above a whisper.
Why does that name feel so
Adétútù.
familiar?
And the shadows seemed to listen. The wind kept whispering Adétútù and lured Morenike to the shrine. When she got to the shrine, the mask she discovered earlier was gone, and the shrine was waiting, her name burning into the floor. And on her skin, something began to change. The forest had marked her. She was no longer just a visitor. Now, Morenike must choose, run from the forest or walk into it and find the truth.